All right, members, I want you guys to take a look at the screen. We're going to go through the double tap today. You could tell that this might look a little complex, but it's not. It's real simple to put together, and I'm going to show you guys in later videos how to put it together in Infusionsoft, ActiveCampaign, GetResponse. You're going to see how they all work together, but right now I wanted to give you this quick process. We call this like a mind map, and then I also wanted to share with you guys what it would look like at the 30,000 foot view, which we're going to go to in just a second. But this quick walkthrough is going to let you guys see exactly where it is that you want to be at when you're creating this follow-up. This follow-up is designed, as the name states, to basically tap them twice. We want to be able to hit them twice, and what I mean by that is the customer, the lead, the client, the prospect. We want to be able to give them two different opportunities to be able to come through and purchase from us. And so that's why we call it the double tap. And we're coming at it from two different angles. And as you can tell, we're going to start with a email click sequence about the educational video. So what that means is, if you check out the Resource Center, we have the resource library, we have the Goodwill sequence. Those emails are basically what we're talking about here. We're going to use that click sequence, that 3-day click sequence that's going to be filled with educational information, right? Basically, we're going to be able to complement what it was that they opted in for. We're going to know that if they came in for lead generation giveaway, that we're going to talk about how to generate leads. And so we're going to create 3 different videos that can actually bring them to making a decision, right? And so what we're going to do is lead with value, right? And then we're going to go ahead and create that, what we would call a slide share presentation that's going to give them those results in advance. And then as they're clicking through those emails, they're going to be they're going to be removed from this sequence up front, and then they're going to be put into the countdown sequence with a real deadline if they did not buy. So as you can see, we have 3-part email sequence here called the Goodwill sequence. This is where we're going to deliver goodwill and results in advance. If they clicked that email, any one of those 3 emails inside there, then we're going to go ahead and stop that educational click sequence. And if they purchased, then we're going to stop the entire thing altogether. They're not going to get anything else. If they did not purchase, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the countdown sequence with a deadline. This deadline is going to be a web page that has a non-educational video sales letter with no delayed buy button. So as you can tell here, we have tap 1 and we have tap 2. Okay, these are the 2 different videos that we have to make. You make video with educational form, and then that leads to your pitch. And we have the structure inside the resource library here. And so you're going to take that structure, you're going to tailor it to your own business, and then you're going to then put it into your email sequence. So when you copy that swipe from inside of the Resource Center for the Goodwill emails, then you're going to be able to just attach that video inside that email. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. When you see the email, it's going to be like, hey, I just created this quick video for you. It's got, insert benefit, and it's only about 3 minutes long. Go ahead and check it out here. And so these videos that you're going to be making are very, short. You're talking about like maybe 5 minutes, 8 minutes long, and you're going to be able to educate them on something and get a result in advance. And you're going to basically, after that, if they click that, but then they don't purchase, then what we want to do is take them to a countdown sequence that's going to be the same offer, but this time we're not going to actually give them an opportunity to go through that educational piece. Basically, we're just saying, hey, look, here's this cool thing. We know you want it. You clicked through to check it out, but you didn't purchase. Hey, here. And this is where you're going to be able to add those, what we would call bribes, right? This is where you would add those bonuses. This is where you would add that irresistibility, that factor that's going to be able to get them just to hop right off the fence. And so here you're going to do a countdown sequence with a real deadline. So you're going to call it, say 4 days later. And from, say, in the next 96 hours, if you purchase this product or get on board with this service, I'm going to give you X, Y, and Z. So it could be anything that's going to be of value, but you want to attach some kind of value to it, and you want to lead with that bribe. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about with the double tap. I'll give you guys my example that we created, and I'm going to also give you the structure so that it'll be a little bit easier for you to be able to recreate it yourself. And that way you have a nice example of it. And so what we want to do here is a countdown sequence with a deadline, and then the web page that has a non-educational video sales letter. Now, if they click and they buy, then we're going to stop everything altogether. If they click and they do not buy, then we're going to wait a few days. And they're going to go through the same thing that would happen as if they did not click anything from the beginning. So those 2 groups of people who did not click anything from the beginning, as well as those who did not buy it until the very end, then we're going to put them through another back-end sequence, which would be where the double tap comes in again. and we're now waiting a few days, we're going to send them through an additional email click sequence similar to this one that started the whole thing, except for coming from a different angle. And then we're going to have the click be tracked to where if they clicked and purchased, okay, we stop everything. If they clicked and they did not purchase, then we're going to put them through the same countdown sequence here, because again, they did not purchase here, but then they're clicking over here, which means that they're interested again. It's been a few days. And then we're going to take them back through the countdown sequence with some different bonuses. And then if they purchased, okay, cool. If not, then we're going to put them through a new campaign. So this is what you want to be able to set up. You're looking at maybe 3 emails, another 6, so you're looking at 9, and then possibly another 3, so 12, and then those are basically the same. So you're looking at about 12 emails that you would have to create, and you have all the swipes inside of the resource center. So 12 emails, you have 2 videos, and you could go ahead and launch this bad boy at any time. Start to put this together right now, because this is going to be a very powerful back-end sequence for you to either deploy for yourself or for your clients. So go ahead and get this started, get it to work, and I'll make sure to see you on the next video.